future?
I would like to be an engineer.
Wow, engineer. And you?
I would like to be a nurse.
Yes, that's good. And ROC, what would you want to be in future?
I would like to be a
YouTuber.
ROC. Oh yeah, come here.
Today is a good day because yes, you are still getting your dose of salt as promised, but this time it's not from the ponies, it's not from Xbox, it's not from Nintendrones, it's not from some big corporation. Today's salt comes from me. You all finally get a taste of my own salt. So congrats to my viewers, you will get high on salt twice in one day. So welcome to the first Fratanga double upload ever.
Hey, what's up, guys?
He's just standing there, menacingly!
Now would have been a good time to fill out those job applications I picked up, but then I used them to roll up a joint. So instead I decided to upload. And for many of you who are subscribed, you're wondering, well, Frit, July's been quite a slow month. Believe me, I know, I felt it in my analytics. My upload rate for July has been absolute trash. So I just want to start off this video by saying, no, I am not blaming YouTube, if I'm even allowed to say their name, for most of my analytics being down. I completely take the blame on that one. I'm not looking to fearmonger and say the website is suppressing me or has a bias towards me. Hell, I don't think they even know I exist. If they did, they would have terminated me years ago. But that's the benefit of being a smaller channel. However, what I do want to blame the website for is completely destroying my motivation for wanting to make content. Somewhere near the end of June, something started to happen. Every single video I've uploaded was limited on ads by default. All of them. Yeah, I know, I deserve it. I'm a foul-mouthed little piece of shit. Something I've actually never experienced before because as foul-mouthed as I can be, my previous videos that contain 50% swear words and 50% commentary never faced this type of issue. I could be as crude as I wanted, and I would almost never get limited ads. And the very few times that I did, I always appealed in a review, and ads were approved almost instantly, and that made video production 10 times easier. All I ever had to really worry about was just making the content. I never really had to second guess what I was saying, and goddamn was it a lot of fun. Fast forward a few months later and it's not so fun, no matter how many drugs I took. Every single video getting hit with limited ads the minute it was uploaded meant I couldn't actually schedule out any uploads or have a proper schedule for uploading, because then that would begin another process which also took time. That process being appealing for a review or going back and re-editing the video, re-uploading it, changing the title, and spend more time trying to fix it or wait for an appeal than I ever spent making it in the first place. So by the time I finally re-upload something that approves or my appeal goes through, it's already been a few days. And honestly, the best example I can give you was of today's upload. And I'm sure many of you who already watched that video noticed something. There is a lot of audio gutted, a censorship overboard. Why is that? So about 3 days ago, I put together this video covering Quantum TV being incredibly salty, and quite possibly the last video I will ever do on him. I simply did this to close off one of the greatest anime arcs of all time. But in the back of my mind, I knew, oh yeah, this video is gonna be limited on ads, no doubt. Even with all the swearing and names of individuals censored out. And so obviously, to no one's surprise, it was limited on ads. So I submitted an appeal for a review of it, but still thought to myself, nah, they ain't gonna approve of that shit. To this day, that video, the original one, is still under review. And so after dealing with this for weeks with previous videos, I lost my goddamn mind and decided I wanted to pull off a little experiment. One I wouldn't have had to do if there was actually tools built into the website to help with this. So I decided to split up my entire video into segments, render those individual segments, upload them to YouTube, and see which ones get hit with limited ads. That way, at the very least, I could isolate where it's happening in the most tedious and time-consuming way possible, but I was at the very least hoping to see if I could identify key moments or words or phrases that were causing it. And much to my surprise, I uploaded the full last 10 minutes of the video, which approved for ads, even if it had Quantum TV and Ackman in the title. All the other segments also approved, yet for some reason, when when combined together, the full 20-minute long video was limited on ads, which made me realize it's not exactly the words I'm using that's causing it, but the amount of times I'm saying those words. The amount of times the algorithm is picking up on the terms YouTube, Actman, Quantum TV, and copyright abuse. A pattern I picked up on when I realized all my other QTV videos that also use those words were limited on ads, and those videos never passed a review to approve for ads again. So what did I do? I went back and did even more censorship. I even cut away like 2 minutes of memes and commentary from the video just because I felt it would upset the algorithm. So we had an even more watered down and more audio gutted video, and what happened? It still did not approve for ads. At this point I said to myself, holy shit, I should just take the L and publish the video. Yeah, that's gonna be a full days of work down the drain. Yeah, not having ads on the video is probably gonna push it down, but at that point I had run out of hair to pull from my head. So I said, F it. Re-upload a version with even more words taken out. And so I did. And I uploaded that and still limited ads.
Kill me, please. I want to die.
So at the time, I decided to take the fattest hit of hash I had left, appeal for a review, and went to bed, hoping that when I woke up, maybe at the very least it would approve. I wake up and it's still under review. So I abused more substances and said, screw it, publish the video, move on with my life. And at the moment that I've made this video and you're watching it, it finally approved for ads. After multiple edits, multiple versions being re-uploaded, massive parts of the video gutted, there was finally one that approved for monetization. And it only happened 7,000 views after I published it. Thanks, Susan. Your system is so efficient. It totally doesn't need to be worked on. It's perfect the way it is. And at the end, I still haven't the faintest clue what was causing my video to get limited ads. That's really the worst part about it. So far for July, this has been my experience. And even a little bit in the end of June, finding ways to get all of my videos approved for ads has taken up more time than actually making the original videos. And even the ones that do approve eventually get hit later with limited ads. Just take a look at my Amazing Lucas video. I put more work into re-editing that video and re-uploading it to get an approved version, only to get hit with limited ads later on. And I'm not a channel like the Quarter Pounder. I can't just bring up a picture, comment on it with minimal editing and call it a day. The stupid side of my mind wants to do better. I at the very least want to put out something that can make people laugh instead of go to sleep. Well, I mean, I say that and then I made this video, but let's just ignore what I said. The point is, my content takes enough time to make as it is. I don't strive to push out content I don't want to make, and that's why I'm really salty. I'm not proud of my last video. I don't like the results of what I uploaded. I don't like that it's 2 minutes shorter. I don't like that a lot of the funny jokes were taken out, and I especially don't like all the audio cuts that are in it. I've essentially bent the knee so I can appease to Mama Susan, and I mainly want to apologize to all of you. I prioritized my monetization over the integrity of the content. I wanted to push and see what it took to finally approve for ads for a video like this, and that is apparently what it took. Something I've always told myself I would never do. And yet here we are. Gundam's best advice is to just write it out. Well, I mean, that's at least what he told me, because he's a man. I'm just here complaining and whining, mainly just giving you guys an explanation as to what's going on with the upload rate. I'm hoping this yellow wave isn't something I'm gonna have to deal with for too long, and it's honestly something I'm just gonna have to learn to work around in the meantime. However, I don't want that to affect your guys' enjoyment of my content, because that really is the priority here. Consider that last video I put up to be an experiment showing what I had to do just to get some ads. This is where Daddy Frit fell off, but I'm catching myself before the ratio. So going forward, I'm gonna have to be more selective with the people I choose to make videos on. It doesn't make any sense because they don't get limited ads for swearing or dropping the N-bomb every 5 seconds in their videos, but if I show their videos in my video, I will get limited ads. unless I censor it out. That's something I've started doing, and going forward, I'll just have to continue doing it. As for me, I guess I'll pick up a goddamn thesaurus and learn how to properly express myself. The more swear words I use, the more censorship I have to do. In some ways, I guess this is improving my content. And honestly, the only thing I need from you guys is for you to keep watching, keep attending the streams, just keep me in your sub feed. All I really want to do is keep you informed about what's going on. I have zero interest in making a anti-YouTube rant. I just want to let you guys know what is happening because it deserves an explanation. But if Gundam was able to make it through one of these, I think I will be able to as well. Anyways, that's all I really got to say. So like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to. I'll see you in the next one.
Fritonga sucks ass.